on our shoes is a map of the years,
a collection of laughter, a harvest of tears.
The rhythm is changing, the shadows are light. We're stepping out from the edge of the night, no longer searching for ghosts in the dark.
We found a fire,
We found the spark. Oh, it's the cosmic dance, here on the ground, in every heartbeat, in every sound. A symphony woven
from silver and gold,
the greatest story that's ever been told.
the dance goes on right where we are. The walls that we built are now windows to see. The person I am and the one I will be.
It's not in the distance,
It's not in the height,
it's the way that we carry.
the internal light.
The rhythm is changing, the shadows are light. We're stepping out from the edge of the night, no longer searching for ghosts in the dark.
We found the fire,
We found the spark. It's the cosmic dance, here on the ground, in every heartbeat, in every sound. A symphony woven
from silver and gold,
the greatest story that's ever been told.
the dance goes on right where we are. We're dancing right here, right here.
The road is a ribbon of silver and gray. Under the clouds of a dying day, I'm carrying shadows I no longer need. So in the silence, like a holy seed, No one is calling, no one is there, just the cold salt of the evening air. The mirror is foggy, the map has been burned, forgetting the lessons I never quite learned. The engine is humming a low, steady prayer, cutting a path through the heavy night air. Oh, I'm feeling the weight of the horizon tonight, moving away from the ghost of the light. Steady as a river, deep as the sea, becoming the man that I was meant to be.
Just the road and the weight of the sky.
The mirror is foggy, the map has been burned, forgetting the lessons I never quite learned. The engine is humming a low, steady prayer, cutting a path through the heavy night air. Oh, I'm feeling the weight of the horizon tonight, moving away from the ghost of the light. Deep as the sea, becoming the man that I was meant to be. In the eyes of the wolf and the saint, I've walked through the colors that no one can paint. The jungle is breathing, the stones are alive. In the quietest moments, we finally survive. The horizon, almost home.
It's not in the grand cathedrals or the monuments we build to our own pride. It's in the way the light hits the kitchen floor at 5 a.m. It's the weight of the key in your hand and the quiet realization that you are exactly where you need to be. The noise of the world is fading away into the gold of a closing day. I'm breathing in the silence, I'm breathing in the grace. this simple space.
Searching for a sign in the sky, I found the truth in the blink of an eye. Forgiving the past, letting the future go. Everything I need is what I already know. Just this breath, oh, right here. Just this breath, right here. Just this breath, right here.
In a cracked cup, waiting for the sun just to show its face up. Silence is a hammer hitting on a rusted nail, telling me a story, an old and weary tale. I don't need a compass, I don't need a map. I'm just finding light in every little gap. key to that old locked door, running from the thunder, dancing in the rain, finding all the power in the center of the pain. Shadows on the wall, dancing in the fire, lifting up the spirit, burning the desire. Nothing left to lose, nothing left to hide, just the steady rhythm of the turning tide. Looking for a reason, looking for a spark. Jungle's getting thicker, sky is turning red. Every word I've spoken, every word I've said is etched into the canyon, written on the stone. On the wall, shadows. Walls of glass and mirrors in the sky, watching every shadow passing by. The streets are narrow and the air is thin. Where do the borders end and we begin? We build these canyons with our own two hands. Now we're just strangers in our native lands. Neon wires under every street, counting every rhythm of our feet. The golden cage is shining in the sun, with nowhere left for us to run. When nobody is ever truly alone.
waking up to artificial light. But there's a crack inside the prison wall. I can see the empire start to fall. The jungle's coming back to claim the street. I feel the grass beneath my tired feet. Neon wires under every street, counting every rhythm of our feet. The golden cage is shining in the sun, with nowhere left for us to run. Steel and stone, we're going only just begun. The heavy curtains of the mind are drawn to reveal a world that's never been unborn. I am the silence, I am the sound, I am the sky. The starless skies, a dancing star. Everything we seek is where we are. The jungle whispers and the mountains breathe in the garden that we never had to leave. Lifting the veil from the weary eyes, beyond the limits of the starless skies. The heart is beating in a different tongue. The song of ages has finally been sung. Wake up, the soul is open wide. No more shadows left for us to hide. Flowing like light through a crystal glass, watching the ghosts of the winter pass. We are the awakening, we are the light. Awareness. I am. I have taken off my shoes, for the ground I stand upon is holy. There is no more running from the silence. Everything I sought among the stars was always here, beneath my feet, in the roots of the olive tree, in the heartbeat of the earth itself. The breath returns to fill the hollow frame. I whisper out the earth's forgotten name. The seeds of silence have been slowly sown in a garden that we've always known. We are standing on holy ground, in the quiet where the lost are found. The sacred pulse, the steady beat, where the ancient earth and spirit meet.
from a cigarette end, another mile closer to the river bend. I got a pocket full of silence and a heart full of dust, trying to find a promise that I still can trust.
The dashboard light is the only moon I see between the man I was and the one I'm gonna be.
The rhythm of the road is the only truth I find,
leaving all the heavy weather far behind.
Oh, it's a long road home, but the ties are true. I'm cutting through the gray
just to get to the blue,
moving with the bass,
moving with the light,
driving all the shadows out into the night.
the long road, yeah, we're going home.
Like a dying spark,
I've heard the lonely engines crying in the dark,
but I've got the wind, and I've got the steady beat, and the feeling of the gravel
underneath my feet. Just a few more miles, almost there.
walking through the ghosts of this familiar land. The river is winding, the shadows are long, searching for the lyrics to a forgotten song. No more chasing dragons, no more hiding scars, just the cold reflection of the winter stars. Oh, hear the echoes calling from the shore of all the things we were and all we are no more. The bells are ringing for the time we've left behind in the deep, dark corners of a tired mind. The old maps are torn, the borders have moved, with nothing to hide and with nothing to prove. I'm sitting by the window, watching the rain, finding the beauty in the slow, steady pain. The roots of the olive, the salt in the air, a silent confession, a wordless prayer. The river is winding, the shadows are long, searching for the lyrics to a forgotten song. No more chasing dragons, no more hiding scars, just the cold reflection of the winter stars. Oh, hear the echoes call. Oh, hear the echoes calling from the shore of all the things we were and all we are no more. The bells are ringing for the time we've left behind in the deep, dark corners of a tired mind. It's not about the mountain, it's about the climb, the slow and steady rhythm of the borrowed time. Forgiving the boy I used to be, looking at the man that's finally free. The bells are ringing, coming home, coming home, coming home.
Tick-tock, the rhythm of the city floor. A million feet knocking on a closing door. We're building towers just to watch them lean, small cogs turning in a giant machine. But I've found a frequency they can't control, a steady vibration deep inside the soul. Every second is a grain of sand slipping through the fingers of a tired hand. But the rhythm of the heart is a different law, the only truth that I ever saw. We're moving with the clockwork pulse tonight, finding our way through the neon light. No more shouting, no more hollow sound, just the feeling of the solid ground. Yeah, it's moving. Yeah, it's moving. I've seen the wires and I've seen the gold, the stories bought and the stories sold. But the jungle is waiting at the edge of the street, where the cosmic rhythm and the pavement meet. Every second is a grain of sand slipping through the fingers of a tired hand. But the rhythm of the heart is a different law, the only truth that I ever saw. We're moving with the clockwork pulse tonight, finding our way through the neon light. No more shouting, no more hollow sound, just the feeling of the solid ground. Yeah, it's moving. Yeah, it's moving. Oh, yeah, it's moving. Oh.
I gave. Between the marble and the ancient stone, I am the spirit standing here alone. The dust is settling on the chapel floor. I'm not the shadow that I was before, lifting the heavy veil, shedding the skin, answering the call that burns within. This is the pulse within the ancient wall, the simple courage not to break or fall. I found the rhythm in the dark and deep, a sacred fire that I came to keep. Not built with gold, not built with hands, just the integrity of where I stand. No more running, no more looking back. I am the light along the beaten track. Beats on. Inside the I stopped counting the stars to count my scars instead, thinking about the words that I should have said. It's not in the distance, it's not in the sky, it's in the way we live before we say goodbye. The house is quiet, the fire is low. There's a kind of wisdom only shadows know. We're building a life on a shifting sand, trying to hold the world in a trembling hand. It's the breath we hold before the leap. It's the quiet promises we meant to keep.
There's a space between the words we speak, where the heart is strong and the ego is weak. I'm sitting here in the hollow of the hour, feeling the rain, but not the power. Oh, it's the quiet between the heartbeats, my friend, where the beginning meets the beautiful end. No walls to climb, no doors to lock, just the steady ticking of the silent clock. I don't need the fire, I don't need the gold, just the simple stories that the body has told. The weight of the air, the cooling of the skin, letting the outside finally in. Oh, it's the quiet between the heartbeats, my friend, where the beginning meets the beautiful end. No walls to climb, no doors to lock, just the steady ticking of the silent clock. Everything is moving, yet I am still. Surrendered my heart to a deeper will, forgiving the noise, embracing the deep in the secret promises I finally keep. Oh, it's the quiet between